Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Bon Echo Tarot. I am here with your mid-June tarot and a little bit of astrology to get things started off. It's been an intense month. We've had Saturn in your sign square Uranus and Taurus, so you've likely been feeling, stretched in some way or tested with regards to freedom, restriction, and all of that fun stuff. And because it's in your sign, it's like you want to be freer to do certain things, but Saturn is saying, mm-mm. So there may be, right now we seem to be on another threshold similar to the one that we were feeling when all of the planets were having a party in your sign. But it's a little different. The energies are a little different this time around, but there's definitely a process happening. So when we entered Mercury retrograde this time around, as we've seen, there's been a lot of things that have come to light globally and possibly even in your personal life. But now we're moving into another time where it's time to clear things out as Mercury retrograde ends on the 22nd and moves direct. We're going to be able to at least get a little bit of momentum, but we've got Jupiter and another planet that's going retrograde. Which one is that? Let's see here. Is it? Well, I guess Neptune. Neptune is going retrograde in Pisces. So there's a lot of retrograde Pisces energy, which actually may be, where is my, I can tell you, it's way too complicated. My desktop. Let me see here. Okay, so, there we go. So for you, as you've seen on the title, that it's time to let go of fears around stability and security and allow for a deeper sense of healing. So it's the full moon in Capricorn that's actually triggering your psyche, but I'm going to talk about Jupiter and Pisces first. So the Jupiter retrograde in Pisces is happening in your second house of income and values. So it's time to take care with your finances, and that's true for most of us. And I think globally, I think we can all agree that that's a wise decision. It's really time to keep an eye on your money, and then also address any sort of lingering issues in your personal life. So then Mercury goes direct on the 22nd. 2 days later, on June 24th, we've got the full moon in Capricorn. That one's going to be happening in your 12th house of psyche and dreams. So this is where you're clearing out those deep-seated fears that go really deep into your psyche. It's a great time for meditation, a great time to really go within and listen to the voice that you hear for guidance. So let's see what the tarot has for Aquarius. Oops. All right. Let's shuffle them up. And what do we have for Aquarius mid-June? Okay, so yeah, I just saw the Four of Pentacles, so that's telling me absolutely keep an eye on your money. Ooh, look at that. Well, that's nice. We've got, I can change that up a little bit. It's putting too much light. So this is the Six of Swords. So you're definitely moving out of maybe a tense situation and into a calmer one. Oh, and there's you, the obstacle. Oh, are you your own obstacle, Aquarius? You may not be able to feel as positive right now for whatever reason. Even though you're moving forward and you're moving out of whatever was difficult, we've got the Queen of Swords. So there's you all over it. You've got clarity. But, I caution you to, because we're talking about deep stuff, and I've been noticing that in other readings, it's been pointing to the advantage of staying in the heart space as opposed to intellectualizing things too much. And especially when it comes to fear, often when we drop down from our intellectual space and into our heart space, we can get to the root of what's really going on there. So let's see, in the past position, a big decision or some form of announcement. And what do we have crowning the reading for you? Is a new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. So, things are definitely changing. This is this new paradigm kind of thing. When I look at this card and I see the doorway, it's like it really is a whole new space, an entirely new space for you to move into, whether that's literally or figuratively. And there you are again. So we've got the King and Queen of Swords here. So there could be a significant partnership. That's the focal point for you right now. It could also be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or another one of you fabulous Aquariuses. Let's see what the energies are around you at this time. The Hierophant. So we can see this on a few different levels. Your level of commitment is very strong to whatever circumstances that you are involved with right now. This could also be pointing to Taurus energies that are a little bit too restrictive for you right now. There could be some sort of dogmatic feelings around things. Let's see. The environment is... there's a lot of reflection on the past, taking an inventory, if you will, with the people that you're interacting with in your environment. And what do we have for your hopes and fears? You're really feeling maybe a little worried about defeat of some sort, or getting into some sort of an argument or confrontation. And the final outcome. Well, there you go. This is that Piscean energy right there, the Seven of Cups. You may have a lot of options. There may be a lot of things that are in front of you to choose from, or it could be just a general feeling of confusion because of the energies of Jupiter in Pisces. We all have to be able to see through illusions, be sensitive, and still navigate despite of the lack of clarity that we have right now for our collective lessons in discernment. At the bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could be dealing with a lover who is not with you, or that you're separated from, or just the dynamics of lovers coming together. So let's get the Lenormand cards, see what they have to say. So there's something that needs to be cut out. You're not alone. This card has come up at least once, but that's, we're in this kind of in-between space, this interval where we're having to have absolute endings to things because they don't fit into the new paradigm that we're stepping into. So we have the moon. So this full moon may be a little triggering for you. You may also, have some issues with your dreams that may trigger different emotional responses in you. Let's see here what we have for the last card. And that is the Star. So ultimately, all of this is leading you to a place where you truly can have hope in a situation. It also may be leading to travel of some sort. And if you are traveling, it's going to be unexpected and it's going to happen quickly with the Rider card. So it's kind of like once this moon passes and you process whatever was brought up for you in the full moon, you'll be able to move forward very quickly. Bazinga. So I'm going to say that that's confirmation of what I just said. And I'm thinking that through this process, you're going to gain a greater sense of clarity after the confusion than you've ever had before. So Aquarius, I hope you found that helpful. If you'd like to get some clarity on your own situation, please hop over to bonecotero.com. You can send me a message there. I'll be happy to set up an appointment. In the meantime, have yourself a great rest of June, and thank you for joining me.